When we travel to new places, most of us usually think, what should we bring back home? And if you're traveling to Maragheh, this is not a very difficult question to answer.
Probably the best thing that you could take back from Maragheh is a bar of natural soap. You should know that this soap has been made in the same way for the past 200 years.
Well reputed across the country, the handmade soap made in Maragheh is made with a mixture of melted natural fats and lye. And as you will soon see, it takes an entire day just to make a single batch of soap. Natural soap is made through a chemical reaction referred to as saponification process. After 24 hours, they will check the soap. If it is still warm or soft, they allow it to sit another 12 to 24 hours. When it is cold and firm enough, it is cut into bars and taken outside on the drying racks. It is important that all sides of the soap are exposed to air, so when they are firm enough, they need to be cut into their final sizes.
When the soap has become hard enough, it's ready to be cut into smaller pieces and left in the sun to dry out.
The soap now needs to age or cure before it is finally ready to use. Now, there are actually two stages of curing. First, we need to make sure that the saponification process is fully complete. This generally takes about 24 to 48 hours. Then the soap is safe to use, meaning that the chemical reaction is complete. Second, as the soap cures, most of the water used in its recipe evaporates out of it. So cured soap is harder, milder, and in technical terms, more finished. Now you should remember that a harder bar of soap will last longer, lather better, and just be overall a better soap. This process may take 3 to 6 weeks. When the soap is fully cured, it is wrapped up and packed. And don't forget that natural handmade soap creates its own glycerin, which is a humectant, which means it pulls moisture from air. So it should be wrapped up very well to keep it from attracting dust and debris with the moisture. Now, in our day and age that more and more natural beauty brands are debuting bar soaps made with natural ingredients, this soap can be the ultimate answer. Now, if the highly reputable natural soap made in Maragheh has not impressed you enough, I can assure you that the apple orchards outside the city will leave you at awe.
The outskirts of Maragheh are literally covered with apple orchards. Actually, I have to remind you that apples are the main agricultural product of Maragheh, and most of the apples that you see here are even exported to other countries.
The air is crisper and kids are back in school. Fall is here. And regardless of how you feel about it, there is one thing about fall that is absolutely indisputable. It is also apple season. Although thanks to modern-day advances in technology, storage, and shipping, the average supermarket offers several varieties of apples around the year, it is only during these few precious months of fall that some of the best apples out here thrive. The heart-shaped red delicious apples of Maragheh feature a bright red skin and are renowned for their crunchy texture and mildly sweet flavor.
منطقه که توش حضور داریم از لحاظ شرایط آب و هوایی منطقه سردسیر به حساب میادش و رشد درختای سیب خیلی عالی هستش و به این صورتی که از زمان کاشت درخت‌ها تو سن 7 سالگی اینا به بار میشنن و تو سن 15 سالگی به حد اکثر بار خودشون میرسن و سنی هم که الان تو درخت‌ها اونجا داره بین 20 تا 30 سال هستش.
If apple trees are grown from the seed, they tend to be pretty large in size. However, if they are grafted into roots, as you can see, the size of the tree is significantly smaller. There are 20,000 hectares of apple orchards in Maragheh. As you know, Iran ranks first in fruit production in the Middle East and North Africa. 2.7 million hectares of orchards are being harvested in Iran with an annual production of over 16.5 million tons. With a production of over 3 million tons a year, Iran is among the world's top 10 producers of apples according to statistics from World Top Exports. 250,000 tons of these apples are produced in Maragheh, 70% of which are exported. During this trip, Maragheh managed to amaze me time and again. When I decided that I needed a keepsake to remember this amazing city by, I thought I should look for a local handmade product that I could not find in any other city. And believe it or not, once again, Maragheh had something very special to offer.
When we talk about handicrafts, particularly in Iran, you're probably reminded of some kind of art and craft that dates back hundreds or even thousands of years. But in Maragheh, I came across something rather peculiar that I think might interest you as well.
In order to create this unique handicraft, large pieces of stone have to be broken into tiny pieces, which are then glued onto the items according to the designs. There is no room for any mistake, so the craftswomen have to pay close attention to the shape and size of the stones that they pick.
ما عرق سنگ یعنی ما تیکه های مختلفی از سنگ های مختلف رو کنار هم دیگه قرار میدیم و یک شکل خاصی درست میکنیم که این شکل میتونه یک شکل نقاشی مدرن باشه، میتونه یا نقوش هندسی باشه یا طرح‌های سنتی اسلامی باشه.
The patchwork of semi-precious gemstones can be embedded on almost any item that you wish. So customers either propose their own exclusive designs and items or pick something from the large collection that you can find in the small workshop in Maragheh.
قشر اولی که خیلی علاقه نشون میدن کسایی هستن که سنگ‌ها رو میشناسن، خواص درمانیش رو میدونن، با علاقه خیلی زیادی هم اجناس رو میخرن، کالاها رو. قشر دوم کسایی هستن که به صنایع دستی علاقه دارن.
This peculiar handicraft is definitely the ultimate, proving that even the most traditional of crafts can be modernized and evolved to reach out to a very different type of customer. Gisumisha Ahmadi for Iran.